in the final twilight of the cosmos. After the last great war fell silent, humanity became a whisper, a ghost story told by the stars. The great empires of old, the countless alien races we fought against, they too have faded into memory, leaving behind a galaxy hushed and empty. We are the last, the final echo, and this is our home. Outpost Helios 9. A final, solitary sentinel, holding vigil in the orbit of a dying sun. Sound of slow, metallic footsteps echoing in a vast corridor. Look around. This is all that's left. Kilometers of cold, silent corridors, walls that have witnessed the slow decay of a species. These flickering holographic screens, they are our ghosts. They show us faces we will never know, voices we will never hear, a gallery of our ancestors, frozen in time. They show us Earth, a jewel of blue and green. Now just a fragmented memory, a legend passed down through generations who have only known the sterile embrace of steel. My name is Kaylin. I am an engineer, a historian, a memory keeper. We are so few now, you could count us on one hand. Each of us carries a sacred duty, a piece of the puzzle that is humanity's legacy. We are the custodians of Project Dawn. It's not a weapon, not a plan for survival. It is something far more precious. It is a time capsule. Inside this small, glowing core rests the sum of our existence. Our art, our science, our love, our folly. The laughter of a child in a field of green grass, the majestic sweep of an orchestra, the quiet wisdom of our greatest thinkers, the sting of our most bitter tears. Everything we ever were, everything we ever dreamed of becoming. It is the soul of humanity, condensed into a single, brilliant point of light. Every day, I walk these halls, ensuring the systems that protect this soul remain functional. The power conduits hum a mournful tune, powered by the last, desperate breaths of the star we orbit. It is a beautiful, terrifying sight. A celestial giant, once a giver of life, now in its death throes, painting our home in hues of fire and blood. Its light is our clock, ticking down the final seconds of our existence. We are bound to its fate. When it dies, so do we. Sound of faint, distorted memories, children laughing, ocean waves, birdsong sometimes. The archive projects fragments into the hallways, glitches, or perhaps the station's own final dreams. I see flashes of a world I've only read about, deep, blue oceans stretching to an endless horizon. Forests so dense the sunlight struggles to reach the floor. Cities of glass and steel that touched the clouds. These are the ghosts that haunt me the most. A paradise lost, not just to war, but to time itself. Did they know? Our ancestors, living under that brilliant blue sky, did they ever imagine their descendants would be born in the dark, destined to die in the fire of a collapsing star? We have accepted our fate. There is no escape. We are the final punctuation mark at the end of a very long, very complicated sentence. But we will not go quietly into that final night. Our purpose is not to survive, but to be remembered. That is the core of Project Dawn. Today, we gather for the last time. All of us, in the central transmission chamber, the great antenna, silent for a century, is being charged one final time. It's a desperate gamble, a message in a bottle, thrown into a cosmic ocean of unimaginable size. We will pour everything we are into a single, focused beam of light. The core, our soul, will be broadcast. A farewell letter to the universe. It will travel for eons, long after Helios 9 has become dust, long after our star is a cold, dark cinder. The transmission carries our DNA, our history, our art, our hope. It is a plea, a warning, and a love letter, all at once. A message that says, we were here, we lived, we loved, we dreamed. Do not forget us. Sound of a powerful energy buildup, humming and vibrating. The star is growing unstable. The station groans under the strain of its gravitational pull. Alarms, long silent, begin to chime a mournful dirge. It is time. We stand together, hands clasped, watching the data stream flow into the transmitter, a river of light carrying the essence of 1 billion lives. There is no sadness in our eyes, only a profound sense of peace. Our story is over, but it will now be told. The beam erupts from the station, a brilliant spear of golden light piercing the darkness of space, aimed at nothing and everything. It carries our final goodbye. On the main screen, we see the star begin to collapse. A wave of fire and energy expands outwards, beautiful and apocalyptic. We don't turn away. We watch our end, the final, glorious sunset of humanity. The first wave of energy hits, and the world dissolves into light. Silence, followed by a soft, rising, hopeful musical tone. Far away, so far that the concepts of time and distance lose their meaning. In another galaxy, on a world bathed in the light of a younger, brighter sun, a lone figure stands on a beach, watching strange, alien tides. An antenna, ancient but functional, intercepts a faint signal from the void. The signal is decoded. It is a complex wave of data: music, images, language, genetics, a story. The figure looks up at the unfamiliar stars, and a single tear, a uniquely human expression of overwhelming emotion, traces a path down their face. The message has been received. Our story has found a new beginning. We were not the end, we were the seed. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing and joining our community of dreamers. The universe is vast, and the stories within it are endless. Let's continue to explore them together.